We're keeping it PC this morning with Susan Johnson, who is the escrow officer, account manager, and mobile closer, all of those at Metro Title National. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well, I'm happy to have you here, and I have to say those titles mean a lot to some people, and for a lot of people we're like, what? Right? I don't know what a mobile closer is. I don't know what escrow is, but you know, for many of us who have gone through the purchase of a home, we have some sort of an idea of what escrow is. It's that lovely money that's set aside at some point too, each year also, in addition to obviously the part that you guys do when you're purchasing a home. So we know about escrow, but we probably don't really have an idea of what an escrow officer does in the part of buying the home itself. So can you kind of give us a little background on how that works?
As far as buying the home, we are the last part of the transaction. Actually, we're the first part. We do the title search.
Right.
And you meet me at the closing table when you're there to sign papers.
Right.
You're kind of clueless of what everything I'm doing and my support staff is doing to you before you meet me. We do the title search. We take the contracts. We take the loan docs. We take the money. We finalize it all, put it all together into one package for you to close at the closing table. We're
Wow.
a neutral third party. We offer no legal advice. We are there to service the transaction.
The one thing that you do, though, of course, that you mentioned at the very outset that's very important, though, is that title search. Mm-hmm. Because people don't understand how important a title search really is. Tell us what happens in that process and why it's important.
We disclose what is recorded of county record.
Okay.
Easements, CC&Rs, liens, deeds of trust, who's on title, taxes, everything that the county has of record, we disclose in our title commitment, and from there we clear the title for the buyer,
Right.
and we issue a policy based on what we've disclosed and cleared for them.
See, this can get kind of tricky, right? Because
Oh, yeah.
there's all kinds of things that might happen. People might have liens that you don't know about. There could be an easement that could totally change your use of the property.
Definitely.
Lots of things that are concerns. So this is an important first step.
Yes, it is. And you know, in my 27 years of doing this job,
Wow.
it all comes down to the end and everything works out.
Right?
You know, it all gets cleared, it all gets solved, and it's fun. It's really fun. Each transaction has its own personality. And
Yeah.
my favorite part is the closing table when I meet the people.
I think that's the most fun for just about everybody, right? That's the pen that you keep, right? The one you sign especially for your first home. It's exciting. But you know, for your first business, for so many other things, that is a special moment. So I can see why you guys like that.
Yeah.
And you're involved at the beginning and at the end, the two most important parts.
All the
that
way through,
purchase.
but kind of behind
Yeah.
the scenes.
Right, you guys are working as you know, everybody else is doing their due diligence. You guys are in the background doing yours.
Correct.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you said 27 years you've
Yeah.
been doing this.
I started when I was 10.
Well, yeah, I'll say you'd have to. Tell us, do you have any stories of interesting things that have happened over the years in doing this, or is there a favorite sale or that you've been involved in that you can think of?
It's all confidential.
Yeah, of course.
But you know, to answer that, I would have to say my clients.
Yeah.
You know, the people in this community are incredible. The realtors are beyond professional. The lenders all do their detailed job. And us as a title company, we have the pleasure of putting this all together for these people,
Very
making
cool.
a difference in their lives with their homes and their investments.
When we're getting prepared to go through a purchase, can you tell me how you get involved? Do we have a choice on who is our escrow agent? Is that something that we choose? Who decides that?
Normally it's the owner of the property
Okay.
has the ultimate say-so.
Okay.
But most owners of properties don't have a connection with a title company or know an escrow officer. I happen to know a lot, but
Right.
so the realtor or their lender would normally supply maybe an option of 3 and say, this is who I would recommend, this is who
Right.
I would use.
So-
And from there, a decision gets made.
Definitely a good thing to have some friends in the business, I'm sure.
It is.
Some
It's fun. A lot
partnerships.
of it is based on relationships.
Yeah, I can
Relationships and service, attention to detail, and trust.
Well, that
Trust
was
is
exactly what I was going
huge
to
in my
ask you.
business.
As far as picking somebody, those are the things that matter. Someone that you can trust to do the stuff right, not make a mistake.
Exactly.
Right?
And correct it if there is a mistake.
Does that happen? Do people miss things on a title that they may not have?
It does
they may
happen.
not know was there.
It sucks when it happens, but
I
it
bet,
happens.
right? Can it get all the way through to the end with that happening, and then all of a sudden you realize there's a lien?
It's usually caught in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's usually caught in the beginning. Yeah.
Wow. Well, you definitely want a clear
And
title.
you just need to be on top of it, deal with it, get it fixed, and move on.
Now, are there services after the sale that Metro Title gets involved in at all? Like after it's all said and done, or is that pretty much the end? Or is there a time when you might ever need an escrow officer after that? Because I think these are questions a lot of people are like, I don't know what you guys do. Does that happen? Or is it
We
just
are there
strictly
to provide insurance. We are regulated by the State of Utah Insurance Commission, and we can handle a transaction when it involves insurance.
Okay.
So when you buy, sell, or refinance.
That's the times.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Now, one of the things I have to say is remarkable and important, I think, you mentioned service. One of the things that I know everybody has at home is a folder like this, usually even a bigger one, right? And it's full of documents from those sales, those purchases. And what you don't know is what to keep and how to do it and all of that. And the thing that you guys have always done that I think is awesome is simplifying what you do need and what you don't need. We talked a little bit about it before we went on today. The promissory note, the deed, there's several different things that you obviously have to keep. But one cool thing that I wish my escrow officer had done, putting it all on a disc. Are you kidding? Jeez, that's better. I really love
easy.
that.
Save paper,
Closing
save our
documents,
forests.
right on it. That is so awesome. You throw that in your safe deposit box and you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Exactly.
I get this giant packet at home.
Exactly.
I'm totally bringing that to you, okay?
Okay.
Let you help me figure it out.
Excellent. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, the website, of course, is metrotitle.com, right? Mm-hmm. And you can find out more information about you guys.
Yeah, we're in the process of upgrading that and making it perfect and fun.
Where are you located here in Park City?
We are located at 1492 Park Avenue, which was the V Retreat next to 7-Eleven. Beautiful new building.
Yeah,
and
excellent.
Please stop by and say hi.
Absolutely. Well, I want to thank you so very much for being here and sharing with us.
Thank you.
It's very, very
fun.
good stuff. I want this on mine right now. All right, well, we are going to be back with more, wrapping up this first hour of the Mountain Morning Show after these messages right here.